heroes with 1,000 faces. We are heroes with 1,000 faces. We are heroes with 1,000 faces. We are heroes with 1,000 faces.
Alright, well, we're here at Bigger Brush Media Studios. We're with Joe Hertler of Joe Hertler and the Rainbow Seekers. Alright, so new album, I'm Being. Man, that's a pretty wide open topic. What's the overall theme? What's the underlying message there?
The whole record was just kind of like a concept on existence and kind of what it means to be human and what it means to be.
Fair. A couple of the songs specifically, I mean, let's get to, I want to know what they're about. It's obvious there's pretty strong theological basis for some songs. Other ones are just like more heartfelt. Pick a few and talk about them.
Well, I guess in general, like the religious songs, I think they were really prominent in this album just because religion as a whole is like a huge component of kind of human existence. It's like one of these things that's really dominated a lot of our decisions and the way we live our lives. And a lot of these songs just kind of pry into that, like why, I guess, where did religion come from? Why is it so prominent? What are the universalities that are shared between all these different ideas? For instance, Carbon C14 is just kind of like a song about whether it, I guess one half of it is this materialistic stance, where we're just merely like animals living on the planet, having sex and eating so we can continue to have sex. And it's kind of this battle between that and like the idea that there is something greater that's kind of holding us together, some universal bond between all of these different spiritual collectives and ideas.
I said, sir, will you reveal to me the answer? That is your true name. I said, don't you dare call me Muhammad, Gandhi, or Jesus, 'cause you know we're all the same. Help me, please.
What about you guys did Eagle Loss on Grand River? You guys did a video shoot for that as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How'd that go?
Well, I mean, it went well. It's just, as all music videos go, it's taking a very long time to come into fruition here, and hopefully soon it will be finished.
What's that song? What's that getting at?
It was just looking at the different universalities that kind of make us human, like what binds us as people, because we have all these different colors and I guess different orientations as far as humans go, and it's kind of saying, hey, look, we're all very similar. We all feel the same things. These differences aren't as drastic as they may seem to be.
Of God, but we made it ourselves. It's made of plastic, so please don't ever tell. We gave life to heaven and fire to hell. We are lovers in a falling building, and the promise of a diamond wedding ring. We are artists with dirt in our hands.
What the song "We Are Everything"? What?
Yeah, that song is. I kind of used "We Are Everything" just to kind of downplay, like, we are nothing. I guess it was kind of talking about how we're in isolation. We don't really even exist. Like, things only exist in relation to other things, mainly the things that have come before it. So that's really what that song was sort of hinting at, in a very weird way, using a story of a car accident to kind of talk about it. It was just a narrative and that was the theme behind that song.
Shrouded in their consciousness, there they were. Children jumping playground fence.
Another amusing thing, man. You don't see it at shows very often, but lately you've been getting the crowd to step forward and shake hands with their neighbors, and everybody's greeting everybody in the crowd. It's like the communion at the concert kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how are you using that? I mean,
it was very random. I think that one show you were at was the first time I did that, and it was just out of nowhere. I was like, you know what? It'd be cool if everyone just like gave each other a hug and said, "I'm fucking glad you're here." Honestly, it reminded me of church back in the day when you had to say hi to someone. It's like we're all here for the same thing. It's like we're here because we love music, and we're here for each other. Usually people will come with friends, or if they didn't come because they liked the band, it was probably because they had a friend that convinced them to come out. So it's like, why not get everyone to kind of know each other and acknowledge each other's presence? Like, we're all here for the same reasons. So let's get down together,
Even you go so far as to like you're making bracelets or necklaces. I mean, you take it on a very personal level. You are interacting with the crowd. I mean, you're telling people individually, hey, wear this. I made this for you, kind of thing. Like, that's kind of unheard of,
I hope I keep doing it. That's for sure. It's fun. I don't know. It's just fun. That the making little gifts for people is just, I think, to spice things up a bit and to hopefully give some people something to take home from the show, beyond just an experience. Give them something tangible, like, hey, and I suppose if they're wearing it, they'll be like, oh, we got this at a Rainbow Seeker show, and they'll remember it, and hopefully it means a little bit of something to them.
Hopefully.
Give them some candy. That's also coming from a rave background, because people share candy.
True. I mean, you DJ also.
Yeah. Yeah, I love dance music. Always have, man. I like it way too much.
Point blank.
I fucking love dance music.
Funny. So what's I heard there's a new album concept that you've got brewing up that
yeah,
a little bit wild. It's
a little out there, definitely. It definitely kind of plays with Mahayana Buddhism and the philosophy behind that. It's really just on, I don't know how to sum it up really easily. I guess the theme is impermanence, really. That, like, I feel like if there's one like universal truth in life, it's that all things start and all things end. To whatever degree of greatness or prominence they come there, everything can be synthesized down to a moment which has a beginning and an end. Whether that's like a cycle of life of a human, or the run of a great city, or a company, or whatever. I just think that's kind of the theme I've been playing on, is impermanence.
Stood next to your bedside, tangled in the sheets, as my father dropped the vial, spilling morphine on your cheeks. Back to sleep, we were numb, and this is how we dealt. I took a picture of your hands to remember how they felt.
Are you, I guess, more confident now that you have like the full band behind you, the full spectrum of sound? Like, you guys have kind of found a direction.
Mm-hmm.
How are you feeling about it?
Really good. I feel like everyone's kind of on the same page right now, and we're having fun. Like, one of my friends, Nick Bryce, is a partner with me in an event called Wampapalooza, which is a big EDM event. He's kind of just like this out there dude, but I remember he came to one of our shows, and afterwards he told me, he's like, it's amazing how much you guys talk on stage without saying a word. I was like, that's pretty cool. And like, I look at my relationship with my band and stuff, and there's really only a handful of people who I can communicate on that level with, and our medium for that is music. And that's pretty powerful, if you ask me. I mean, it's sweet. Like, we can just give each other little glances and just random little things, and you can say so much with that. And I don't know, it's fun to just vibe with everyone on stage and totally lose it. And I feel like we're capable of losing it every show at this point, which is kind of the goal. Yeah. And I've just been really focusing on like bringing an entertaining show to people. Like, and I have to do that honestly. It's something I can't really fake. I have to like hit that point in every song, or try to, and I've gotten much better at it lately, and not faking it. That's for sure. I also try not to let my like emotions get to me, before I get on stage. That's been a big one. It's just I know like whatever I'm feeling, whether it be good or bad, like as soon as I get on stage, I can make all of those feelings irrelevant to and turn them back around to what the song is about and what I'm trying to do as an artist. Freaking out on stage, you know? Like, that's what you want to get to every time.
You've been part of the local scene for, you know, a pretty substantial length of time. How have you seen it change since you first began playing in Mount Pleasant?
Well, Mount Pleasant, I mean, there was really nothing there when I got there. There wasn't another band. I remember just thinking, like, as a sophomore, really looking up to like the Detroit scene, and like the Ann Arbor folk scene. I was like, man, I just want to build something here. I really want to try to make a scene here. And obviously that wasn't due to me, but there is one now. There's been a lot of factors that have gone into that. Obviously, like, Corey Densmore putting on shows there has helped a lot. And I think it's at a point right now where kids in Mount Pleasant are actually excited about music. And I mean, this is 5 years of hard work. And that was just to get a little tiny town in the middle of nowhere. But there actually are good bands in Mount Pleasant right now, and people are excited. And it's sweet. Like, I love seeing that. And I hope that whatever little bit of success we've been having will help carry over, or help carry some of the other bands that are in that area to kind of get outside the state, really.
I was walking down in Detroit when a man tapped my arm. He was a ghost from 84 with a Tigers t-shirt on. We floated above the buildings where he asked me to take his hand, and he led me to the base where O.J.L. Hudson used to stand. He said, son, if you have noticed as these times have come to pass, all great things while they touch the sky will someday come to rest. We got houses, we got Jesus, but until we touch the stars, while we're here right on the ground, when God's die, God's die, they die so hard.
So, I mean, considering you guys are one of the, you know, better up-and-coming bands out of the city, where do you see your role in the Michigan music scene here?
Well, I guess sometimes I spent a lot of time just looking up to all these different bands and stuff that were coming out of Michigan, and I'm finally at a point where I feel like we're able to support ourselves just about anywhere in the state, which is awesome. But we've kind of been alone with it. I don't want to say alone either, because we've had a lot of support from our local cities like Mount Pleasant and Lansing with fusion shows, a lot of the bands that are associated with that. Like, that's definitely kind of our scene. But as far as like the community outside there, you know, I feel like we've never really had that respect from them, especially from a lot of the people I grew up really, you know, whose music I really loved. And I think because of that, I just ended up making friends with all the rappers and DJs. That was kind of like who I found a home with. Honestly, like, they took my music like more seriously than a lot of like the folk musicians and whatnot, I always felt, and that's totally fine. But I think because of it, you know, we've sort of been a little isolated in our own little bubble here, because they're not like, I mean, Mount Pleasant, Lansing aren't exactly known for having these huge music scenes, and we've really had to work and hustle, and you know, we're certainly not doing this for notoriety's sake. And it's been all right, you know. The DJs and rappers they're cool. They love music, and sometimes I feel like they love music more so than a lot of the big hipster bands out there. You know, there's not so much this elitist attitude associated with it. Well, DJs, yeah. The rappers, they're all just cool as hell.
So when it comes down to it, like, why do you make music? Why did you choose music as your medium?
Well, I'm not really that good at, like, I'm not technically that great at music. All I kind of have is this, like, all I do is collect these different experiences and kind of make sense of them and articulate them through sound. That's all I've really, that's like my way of doing it. And if there's some weird concept that's bugging me, like, my way of figuring all of that out is through putting it in a song and then giving it to people, and hopefully in a way that they can connect with. And yeah, and it gets me high as hell too, honestly. Like, there's people do a lot of things to get high, but nothing, I mean, that's just my high, is being on stage. Absolutely. It's addictive.
So, what else do you have? You're finishing out school.
Yeah.
What are you going for?
I'm currently studying to be an elementary school teacher. I currently have a group of 30 kindergartners I work with in the first half of the week. Yeah, just trying to finish up the degree. I'll be teaching over in Oaxaca, Mexico this summer for a brief little educational stint. Yeah, I just, at this point, I've kind of acknowledged that I won't necessarily be teaching after college. Yeah, I want to play music. But I still have always wanted to teach, even well before I ever had delusions of being a professional musician. Ever since those started saturating my mind.
So what can we expect to see out of you guys this summer?
Hopefully just big, over-the-top stage performances with, you know, all the integrity and honesty that we can muster. And, you know, new music that's hopefully... There's a Pine Top.
Pine Top.
Our drummer is called Pine Top. Yeah, just I want to keep putting out music and have some fun with it, you know? Soak it up. Try not to let anything slip by.
Fair enough, man. Well, appreciate you telling me a little bit about everything you got going on.
No problem, Hundo.
But this is Hundo talking with Joe Hertler.
What up?
Just keep laughing, oh, 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 just keep laughing. Left you standing in a cold place, left you standing in the dust. Oh no, I can only imagine what you went through when you sold your faith for luck. They walked around under the shadows in the fall. Their bony fingers always covering their eyes. They kissed your lips and put a bag over your body, but you never let them bury your mind. Just keep laughing, oh, just keep laughing, oh, just keep laughing, oh, just keep. Do you believe me now? I know it's hard to believe in anything. You are the fire that should have gone out, but got bigger and stronger in the wind, and a spark still burnt on. And one by one we all caught fire with concentrated love. Don't fear the spark, just grab the wire. Just keep laughing, oh, just keep laughing, oh, just keep laughing, oh, just keep laughing it, 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 oh, just keep laughing it off. You are beautiful and strong. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Gods are singing all your songs. You can see it in the evening sky. When you had nothing, you had it all. And you never gave up anything except for overflowing love. Like a Detroit angel with the red wings, you were beautiful and strong. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. The gods are singing all your songs. You can see it in the evening sky. When you had nothing, you had it all. And you never gave up anything except for overflowing love. Like a Detroit angel with red wings.
How was that? What do you think of like dicks versus vagina? We can put subtitles in it for sure. I hope people understand how big that Monster Energy is you're drinking right now. You and Chase like can kill those things.
That's terrible.
Evan does too.
I've seen Hundy drink about 2 liters of poisonous liquid today. He drank like a workout shake that was lime green, and then he drank one that pops the top off when it's done because it creates so much weird gas. And now he's drinking one of those.
Well, you have white track pants on, so you can really do whatever you want. Is that good or bad?
It's good.
I'm kind of just ready to bash on all these motherfuckers. I so wanted to interview.
Oh my god.
He died from AIDS.